Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something interesting that is happening in crypto. For years, Ripple and XRP have been known for one big idea: moving value faster. Cross-border payments, settlement, liquidity, financial infrastructure. That's the narrative that made Ripple one of the most recognized names in crypto. But here's the bigger question. What happens after crypto becomes useful for payments? Because sending money fast is only one part of the story. The next step is making crypto capital productive. And that's where DeFi comes in. Most people think about DeFi as farming random tokens, chasing crazy APYs, or taking huge risks with meme coins. But I think the more interesting side of DeFi is connected to real-world assets. Assets like treasuries, commodities, stablecoins, and gold. Gold has always been seen as a traditional store of value. Crypto is digital, fast, and on-chain. So when these two worlds start to connect, that's where things get interesting. And while researching this trend, I found a DeFi gold protocol called AurumFi. The website is AurumFi.io, and I'll leave the link in the description. Now, to be clear, AurumFi is not Ripple. And I'm not saying it is officially connected to Ripple or XRP. But the reason I'm bringing them together in this video is because they represent two important crypto narratives. Ripple is about moving value. AurumFi is about routing value into DeFi yield strategies connected to gold liquidity. So the bigger idea is this. Crypto is moving from speculation into financial infrastructure. Payments, liquidity, stablecoins, tokenized assets, and passive income strategies. That's the part I think a lot of people are missing. Now let's talk about AurumFi. AurumFi is built around a simple idea. You deposit USDT, choose a fixed-term plan, and the platform routes capital into gold-linked liquidity strategies. Instead of trading manually, opening leverage positions, or watching charts all day, the system is designed to make the process more passive. You connect your wallet, open a position, track it in the dashboard, and withdraw when the plan is completed. That's why I think this concept can be interesting for people who are already familiar with XRP, Ripple, or crypto payments. Because if you believe crypto can improve how value moves, the next question is, how can that value generate yield? And this is where DeFi protocols like AurumFi become interesting. They are not just trying to create another token. They are trying to connect stablecoin liquidity with a gold-based DeFi strategy. And gold is a powerful narrative. Bitcoin is often called digital gold. But AurumFi is taking a different angle. What if stablecoins could be routed into DeFi strategies connected to gold liquidity? That gives the platform a very clear story. USDT, gold, DeFi, yield. Simple enough for beginners to understand, but still connected to a much bigger trend in crypto: real-world assets moving on-chain. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. DeFi is risky. There is smart contract risk, liquidity risk, platform risk, stablecoin risk, and market risk. So I would never say to put all your money into any platform. The smart approach is always the same. Do your own research. Start small. Understand how deposits work. Understand how withdrawals work. And never invest money you cannot afford to lose. But from a narrative point of view, I think AurumFi is interesting because it combines three things people understand: stablecoins, gold, and passive income. Ripple showed the market that crypto can be used for moving value. Now protocols like AurumFi are showing how value can potentially be routed into DeFi strategies. So the question is, are we entering the next stage of crypto finance? From payments, to liquidity, to real-world assets, to passive DeFi income. That's what makes this trend worth watching. If you want to check out AurumFi yourself, the link is in the description, AurumFi.io. Again, this is not financial advice, but if you're interested in Ripple, XRP, DeFi, gold, or passive income strategies, AurumFi is definitely a protocol worth researching. Subscribe to the channel if you want more videos about DeFi platforms, real-world assets, crypto yield, and the future of on-chain finance. And remember, the real opportunity in crypto is not just holding coins, it's understanding where the next financial narrative is going.